Welcome explorers, I'm Alistair.
I'm Douglas, and this is the Highland Hikers. So you're joining us today down south. Actually, we changed our plans this morning due to weather conditions, and we've come south to the Moffat Hills, and we're going to do 3 Donalds, one of which is also a Corbett today. We're doing Grey Coombe via the Grey Mare's tail. The walk itself is about 13.5 kilometres with only about 750 metres of ascent, so not the biggest of walks, but it should be quite a nice walk.
Yeah, we had larger plans for today, but the weather kind of came in around them, so we decided to change and came down here. It's a bit kind of grey and misty already just now, and we are being introduced to the local wildlife. Douglas is doing a great job of not scratching here, but the midges are swarming all around us, man, and I'm desperately, I need to scratch. Oh man, it's good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting further on this walk so we can get away from these things. But yeah, behind us, you can probably see just right in between us is this massive big waterfall, Grey Mare's Tail. It's a cascade of about 60 metres, making it one of the largest in Britain. And it kind of made me think, I was like, how many waterfalls do I actually think I've seen out and about? When they said 60 metres, it's like, nah, I've got to see more than that. But no, definitely not. But apparently even get some peregrine falcons nesting near this, so we'll keep an eye out for them later on. Yeah, we'll see what we can see. And the waterfall itself is fed by Loch Skeen, which is the highest loch in southern Scotland, sitting over 500 metres above sea level, so hopefully should be quite nice when we get up there to see that loch as well. But I think we are going to start moving now before we get eaten alive here. The midges are feasting upon us, so shall we get on with the walk? Yes, let's go.
Well, that's us made it up to Loch Skeen now, and I have to say, it's really quite pleasant up here, isn't it?
Yeah, the walk up's really nice. You get a kind of fairly steep walk up to the top of the kind of main waterfall, and then after that, it really flattens out. Nice wee gently undulating walk right along the side of the river, and then obviously you come up and you get to see this. Yeah, it's like it suddenly opens up. You're like, when are we going to get to the loch? And then there's these wee hills you go past, you turn around, and it suddenly opens up in front of you. We can't quite see the peaks we're heading to. They're still shrouded in cloud just now. But it's looking quite nice, and as you say, the path has been good, although I think once we leave the loch, it gets a bit boggy, but we'll see how it goes. I'm glad I've brought my gaiters today. Somebody hasn't though. Yeah, I don't have mine. I'm in my shorts today, so you know, if I get muddy, I can wash it off when I get home. It'll be fine. But yeah, like the clouds behind us are looking really moody. It's quite different from a lot of our recent walks where the sun's been split in the sky, but you know, it's looking quite eerie. I think it's looking really fun. Yeah, although hopefully the cloud will clear when we get to the tops, which I think it's meant to based on the forecast. Yeah, fingers crossed, but I mean, you're going all the way around here, you can't always see it right the way around on this side as well. It looks like a really massive circuit. Although, looking off to this side just now, there's a nice wee bit of the ridge kind of clearing over there. So, well, looking forward to this. Yeah, it should be good. We've been just having a wee debate with ourselves about where actually is the summit of Lochcraig Head, which is the first Donald of the day. Yeah. So I thought it was further back that way, but you weren't so sure? Well, when you're standing back that way, the bit where we're at looks higher, but yeah, now that we're here, I'm like, yeah, that bit looks higher now. Yeah, it's one of those typical Donald summits where there's no real marking. There's a small cluster of rocks down there,
but there was also a couple of rocks back there as well.
You can probably see them at the very top there. It's this wee tiny wee pyramid.
Yeah, so I think we've decided that the first bit we came across was the summit.
As the map says.
As the map said, but Alison has come down here, but we do have a nice wee view behind us from here actually,
Yes.
so it was worthwhile coming this way.
It's like a wee extra 100 metres and there's a nice wee glen, what looks like a wee loch in it.
Aye.
Just further over that way, and the clouds are kind of breaking through it and it looks quite nice, so worth that wee extra 200 metre round trip.
Yeah, certainly does. But the important point is that the big cairn you come across when you get to the top of the hill, that is definitely not the summit. You do have to come over the fence and the wall to get here, and then it's just marked by a wee small couple of rocks pretty much.
Yeah, but it's fairly steep going to get up there at one point, and now it's going to flatten out a wee bit, I think.
Yeah, it should be pretty straightforward from here around to the rest of the hills.
Yeah, hopefully lunchtime soon. I'm getting hungry.
Me too.
So we've taken a wee detour out the kind of Walk Highlands route to come up to Molls Cleuch. It's another Donald, which is just slightly off the route, but we thought that since we're right next to it, we might as well just get here and bag it as well. But
yeah, well, that's the rain coming on now, so we're probably going to quickly stick our jackets on before we continue on to White Coombe. But yeah, it was only about 1 kilometre to get here and very little ascent, so...
Yeah, it's very flat, very straight out and back. Very, very easy. If you're coming up this way and you're looking to get them bagged, just do it.
Yep, okay. Jacket time?
Jacket time for sure.
Well, as you can see by the cairn behind us, we have made it to the 3rd Donald of the day and the first Corbett of the day, White Coombe, at a height of 821 metres.
Yeah. For quite some time, pretty much after the last Donald top there, the rain came in and the clouds have come in, and as you can see, we've not got any views, unfortunately. It's a wee bit disappointing, but hopefully once we get down a wee bit, we'll start to see something. Wee bit of wind as well, but for me, I think now I fully appreciate how changeable conditions can be, because for quite a while we could see, you know, vast distances, even though it was quite flat land at that point, and then within seconds you can literally just see the cloud coming across, and then just it's like pea soup after about you know, 20-30 seconds.
Like, I think we almost missed the summit. We were walking along and you were like, do we continue following this wall or what direction we go? And I checked my phone and I was like, actually the summit's just over there.
Yeah. So and then it was kind of freaky. There was a few other walkers out just at the summit, and you could just see these black shapes, and it was quite, you know, they're probably the first people we've seen today, and it was a wee bit kind of ominous, going, ooh. It's quite, but yeah, I think we're a wee bit wet, but spirits aren't dampened.
No, it's fine, but not much to see here, so head down a bit further and hopefully we'll get out of the cloud.
Yeah, back to the loch and hopefully get some good scenery again.
Aye. So we have rejoined the main footpath that heads back down to the car park, having completed the circuit of our 3 Donalds, one of which is also a Corbett, and we've decided to close out the video here due to the rampant midges down at the car park. Yeah,
we don't fancy going down there and standing for any longer than we absolutely have to in order to get away from here, but this point in the walk is absolutely beautiful. The waterfalls are spectacular. I don't think until actually flying the drone I appreciated just how many cascades there are to it, and it's really stunning, and there's a lot of people kind of now turned up. The kind of walk up to the Lochs getting quite busy, I would say.
Yeah, popular with families, definitely.
Yeah.
On the way back down as well from White Coombe, I think we got about 10 minutes off the summit, didn't we? And then suddenly all that cloud we were in disappeared, as is typical.
Yeah, standard, unfortunately, when you get these conditions.
Aye.
But the wind kind of kept up, so it made it a wee bit difficult to get good views up towards the top. But the views opened up across the rest of the circuit from there, and it looked really, really good. And I think despite the changeable conditions today, I mean, it has been tipping it down at points, we have been soaked. I've actually really enjoyed myself. You know, it doesn't have to be glorious sunshine, but I've really enjoyed today. Yeah,
absolutely, I enjoyed it too. And yeah, it just shows that you don't have to go north of the Munros. There's plenty of good hills south as well.
Yeah, definitely. The scenery was absolutely spectacular. Up at the loch there, it's amazing, it's beautiful, and you don't have to go and do that full circuit to fully appreciate it all.
Yep, so if you enjoyed the video, you know, thumbs up please, maybe resubscribe.
Yes.
And we will see you in the next one.
Yep, take care.